What is up, guys? This is your boy and the Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. So recently, I was at Barnes and Nobles and I was looking at some Attack on Titan manga, of course, trying to catch up, because obviously the manga is way ahead of where we are with the anime, with season 4. And I stumbled upon something interesting, right? Something interesting. I actually found an Attack on Titan comic book. Realized that I didn't say manga. That's right, an Attack on Titan comic book.
Right.
Yeah, you heard that right. So meaning that, a group of comic book artists, Western comic book artists or American comic book artists, they got together to make a Attack on Titan anthology with their art style. Now, you're probably thinking, like, what? Like, why would they bother doing that? I mean, overall, there's been a lack of creativity in the comic book industry in America, in the West in general. So, I mean, it's no wonder. Of course, they always got to take something else and turn it into a comic book, but they can, come up with their own stories, right? Anyway, so let me show you some of the pages here. So check this out. Okay, so here it is. This is, like, as you can see, that's my hand right there. I'm at Barnes & Nobles in the shelf. So I picked up this Attack on Titan comic book, and you can see it's hardcover, right? It says up here, it says anthology, where Aaron's is like going over to the Colossal's head. Pretty interesting, right? And then, as you can see, it's an anthology, and it says it's a collection of new stories by comics creator, right? So then, this is one of the first pages that I turned to, and I think it's Eren and Mikasa. Man, I do not like the artwork. I do not like the art. I mean, look at them. Like, I think if Attack on Titan never existed and I saw this, then I think I would like it. But because I know the story of Attack on Titan and I read the manga, I watched the anime, and then you look at this, it's like, it's really weird. And then look at this. I think this is Mikasa and Eren again. Just the art style, it just makes it look like ill. And then it's the fact that it's in color. Manga is not really in color, but the artwork is freaking stunning and beautiful with manga, right? Here's another page. Again, Mikasa falling, Eren. And you got Eren, picking up some book. And then see, another one's Eren and Mikasa. And this one looks pretty cool. I like how the Titan looks here with the, with the shadowing. And in color too, so it looks pretty. The Titan looks pretty cool, but then like the characters in Eren, I don't know, the artwork just doesn't fit in. And then you got the Titans, and look at this. Look at the Titans. They don't look as terrifying. Look at this Titan right here. It doesn't look as terrifying. It doesn't look as threatening as the one we see in the anime or in the manga. It just looks like a giant, a naked giant. It just looks like a regular human, right? And here's more Titans. And I don't know, like in this comic book, they just made them look funny. It's like they don't look like a threat, and it's the art style that makes it look like that, right? And then over here you got, this one, I did not like this one for anything, man. Again, this is an anthology. The artwork looks I mean, I kind of like the shading. But then you get the Titans running in the back, and it just looks off. It doesn't look great. However, this one looks pretty cool. Like the coloring is really cool. I like how I'm not sure if this is the founding Titan. I'm not quite sure, but if this is the founding Titan, I do not like how it looks. This is the part. What part is this? I think this is when they were in the forest, and the dog barking. I forgot this part in the anime. You see, I do not like how this looks. I mean, like, because again, you're just so used to seeing it in the anime and the manga, and then see, look how the artwork just makes it look so different here in comic book American art style. And again, I think if I had never watched Attack on Titan, I probably think this is cool, but not really. And then look at this. This just looks funny as hell. It's just a giant Titan breaks into a school. You can see my finger here, actually. it just doesn't look great. It looks very cartoony. And look, in with all due respect, everybody has their own art style, but the fact that, you know, they took Attack on Titan and turned it into a Western comic book, I don't know, just gave me a bad taste in my mouth. A lot of people are gonna start attacking me, especially people that like Western comic books a lot. And you know, I've read a number of Western comic books. You know, they're pretty cool. I read some of the Spider-Man, some Superman, Iron Man. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Western comic books. I've always been a manga type of guy, always. Right? And I used to read Gen 13, you know, when I was back in high school. But this, I mean, this doesn't look that great. You know, I mean, look at it. It says, yeah, friends. Right? I don't know, the artwork, it just makes it look weird. And another thing that bothered me is, like, they always take something from Japan and then they bring it here and they Americanize it with their own art style. They did the same thing with the Netflix Cowboy Bebop. We already have a Cowboy Bebop manga, but they decided to make their own American Western comic book. Because they thought, oh yeah, it's gonna sell. It's definitely gonna sell, you know, because, you know, comic books are doing just so great. Wait, have you guys seen the Cowboy Bebop comic books, the Western comic books for Cowboy Bebop? I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just really not my style, and I wanted to show you guys this, to, you know, so you can get your opinion on it. But I mean, why couldn't they just take inspiration from Attack on Titan and then make their own comic book story? You know, that would have been different. But it's like they always take something that's popular from Japan, they bring it here, and then they Americanize it. And it's like, no, dude, like, we like the Japanese version. We like the Japanese version, you know? And I have never heard anybody talk about this Attack on Titan anthology for a very good reason, because, you know, barely anybody buys, you know, comic books anymore. Unless, of course, you are Young Rippa. By the way, go check out Isam from Young Rippa. And whatever you do, do not order with PayPal. Right? Anyways, guys, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video. Share this video. It helps with the algorithm. And subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. Thank you for watching. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.